Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. This is Yana's Beauty, and today we'll be discussing some of the things that you might be doing wrong that is affecting your results as you're trying to lose weight. So if you're new to the building, you're so much welcome. And please do give me a thumbs up to indicate that you're around and drop a comment down below. So, what are some of the things that you might be doing? Like some people, no matter what they do, they can't just get the loss results that they want. Some people that are doing intermittent fasting, they're doing exercise, they're doing the ketogenic diet, but they still cannot lose weight. So, what is it exactly that you are doing that is hindering you from seeing results? We'll be discussing all those things today. Some things you might be doing ignorantly, not knowing that it's affecting your weight loss results. Beyonce BB, you're welcome to the live stream. Femillion, you're welcome. Us Organic Cosmetics, you're welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming today. I appreciate you. So, yeah, like I was saying, we're discussing some of the things that you're doing that is affecting your weight loss. You know, despite everything that you're doing, you're not seeing the results that you want. And most people, they turn to over expect results. It's not rocket science. It takes time, it takes consistency, and it takes a lot of diligence. Diligence in the point that no matter what you're doing, you have to keep doing it and doing it the right way. I don't know if I'm making sense. Yeah, because some people that like, okay, I want to do intermittent fasting, but they're going about it the wrong way. Intermittent fasting is not all about you not eating. You can be eating, you can be staying without eating, but there's still something you're doing wrong. Like in the case of when you want to break your intermittent fasting, how do you break your fasting? What are the things you do when you want to break your fasting? You can either make your intermittent fasting a waste or make it to be effective. What are you breaking your intermittent fasting with? During your fasting period, what is your attitude towards your fasting? What are the things you're doing when you're fasting? Now, fasting is not a diet. Fasting is one of the ways I use to lose weight. And when fasting, it's important to take note of so many things, like especially when you want to break your fast, the hours in which you're fasting. If you want maximum results, you have to extend your intermittent. Beyonce 11, thank you for joining the IG. Thank you. Wrapping Times Fitness, you're welcome. Nagas in Dubai, you're welcome to the live stream. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for being here. Please, if you can, do share me out. Wrapping Times Fitness, I see you. Thank you. Big thumbs up. Yeah, guys. So once again, we're discussing some of the things you might be doing that is hindering you from seeing results. And the first thing I'm talking about is over anticipating, with whatsoever thing, whatever method you're using, whatever diet you're doing to lose weight. Don't over anticipate your results, because our bodies are different. You cannot compare your results to you cannot compare my results to your results, or your body type to my body type. You understand? So don't over don't over anticipate. Like, you heard that this person lose 5 kg, you'll be thinking that if I do the same thing that this person does, I eat the same food that this person eats, I will lose 5 kg as well. The rise effect. I see you on IG. Thank you for joining. God bless you. God bless you too. I can see you live on IG. Yes, I'm live on almost all my social media platforms right now. So yeah, because most times people come when I post my before and my after. I'm in a few weight loss groups. When I post my before and my after pictures, people are always coming and asking me, please send me your meal plan. Meal plan is like what you're eating when you're on your weight loss journey. People will be like, send me your meal plan. I want to eat that same thing. You can eat that same exact thing, I bet you, and you still will not kind of like lose the weight I lost. You might lose more than how I lost, you understand? Or you might lose less than, depending on the number of things you are putting. So for the 4 months that I lost 100 pounds, that was the 4 months that I lost 100 pounds. I I didn't work out, like I had never gone to the gym, but I did intermittent fasting. And the type of intermittent fasting I did was OMAD. OMAD is 1 meal a day, guys. So I was eating 1 meal a day. And during the times when I'm not eating, I was not snacking. I was not drinking any fizzy drink. I was strictly eating one time a day. And when I was eating one time a day, it wasn't time for me to like gather everything that I should have eaten the rest of the 23 hours. So I was fasting for 23 hours. I had only 1 hour to eat. I wouldn't gather everything and say, no, oh, this person gave me biscuit, this person gave me cake, this person gave me ice cream. I would just keep it when I want to eat. I'll eat everything. No, I was not doing that. And additional to that, I was doing the ketogenic diet. So the combination of this intermittent fasting and the ketogenic diet, it helped me to lose a lot of weight. So many people have asked me that, Vivian, what were you doing the time you lost 5 kg in 1 week? And I tell them that these are the things I did, and the people will be like, okay, I'll do the same thing. After 2 weeks, they're telling me that I'm doing the same thing. Why is it I'm not seeing the results you saw? You understand? So it's a combination of so many things if you want to lose the maximum weight. Okay, guys, consistent place. You're welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much. So if we have to make this session interactive, what are the things, what are the measures you're doing? Just let me know down in the comments box. Let me know what are the things you're doing to lose weight. What diet are you on? Are you a vegan? Are you a vegetarian? Are you on a ketogenic diet? Are you on a low carb diet? Are you on a high carb diet? Or what diet are you on in trying to lose weight? The reason I love the intermittent fasting is because intermittent fasting is not necessarily a diet. You understand? As Organic Cosmetics, you're welcome. Kalista, I see you. Festus TV, you're welcome to the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. Intermittent fasting is not necessarily intermittent fasting is not necessarily a diet, but it's just, staying without food and snacks for a certain period of time and then having an eating window. An eating window is just the period when you're allowed to have your food and your drinks. For example, let's say when you're sleeping at night, you're doing intermittent fasting, okay? You wake up by 8 a.m. and usually you have your breakfast by 9 a.m. I'm just guessing, okay? I'm not saying that everyone does that. You have your breakfast by 9 a.m. Okay, now you're on your weight loss journey and you say, okay, now I will not have my breakfast by 9 a.m. I'll have my breakfast by 12 noon. So by 12 noon, it means that your eating window, you have fasted for 12 hours and you're having 12 hours eating window. So if you want to say you eat in between 12 and 6, it means 6 hours is your eating window. I don't know if I'm making sense. It means 6 hours is your eating window. So in between that time, you can see you have your lunch and you have your dinner in between the 6 hours, which is your eating window. But you can be observing intermittent fasting and still you are not losing weight. I've already made a video of some of the things you can be doing in your intermittent fast that will hinder your intermittent fast. So right now I'll just take a few comments and I'll start from my IG. The rice effect says, but doesn't eating 1 meal a day slows down your metabolism? It wasn't the case for me. Okay, so you just have to, before you engage in anything, do your research and just try to see what works for you. So the right effect is asking this from my Instagram. She's saying that, but doesn't eating 1 meal a day slows down your metabolism? Eating 1 meal a day doesn't slow down my own metabolism at all, because before I got into intermittent fasting, I was eating about 6 times a day, because for as long as I can remember, I have been a stay-at-home mom, and apart from the chores and when the kids are going to school, what else do you have to do? You cook and everything is at your disposal. For crying out loud, we are abroad, everything is at disposal. You eat. Now I'm not talking about snacking, because I, for one, I don't really like snacks. I love food. I love like real food, So I used to eat like 6 times a day. But when I started intermittent fasting, it was very, very difficult for me, because I'll feel like, no, I don't have strength. Oh my God, I have to do this. I have to mop the floor. I don't have strength. Let me just eat something. So it was so difficult for me. But when I finally made up my mind to say I'm going in for intermittent fasting, I started gradually. I started by cutting off my breakfast, and then, because usually I'll have breakfast by 8 a.m. By 10 a.m., I'll have another semi breakfast, So I started by cutting off the first breakfast, and gradually I worked my way to 1 meal a day. And I discovered that I was more energized than ever. Because whenever I eat, it's really midday and I sit down and watching like the TV, the next thing I'll be sleeping. But when I started doing 1 meal a day, guys, I was more energized. Provided you are staying hydrated. This is one of the things that makes you not to see results in your weight loss journey. If even if you are not fasting and you are not staying hydrated, your metabolism is generally slowed down, because consuming a lot of water will make you to be going to the toilet, to pass out urine. Now, even if it's just normal water, when you're drinking so much water, apart from it making your body glow, it also detoxifies your system. I'm not talking about detox water here. Milan Sahu, you're welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream. Now, I'm not talking about detox water, because detox water is just another ball game. So, if you are staying hydrated, your metabolism will not be slowed down at all. And in case you're feeling like your metabolism is slowed down, you can take green tea. Okay, you can take green tea and do your research to just try to experiment to see what works for you. If you know that eating many times will boost your metabolism, then you can actually do that. But now, even medically, some people they advise intermittent fasting, because it reduces your cholesterol, reduces your sugar level, and all that. Okay, the rice effect. I hope I've answered your question. And she says, right now I'm just portion control and eating organic. I do eat a turkey sandwich with a slice of cheese for lunch, so I know I need to cut out the bread. Exactly, you need to cut out the bread, especially if it is white bread. If it is brown bread, you can still do your portion control on the brown bread. But if it is white bread, then I'll advise you to cut out on the white bread completely. So Nagas in Dubai says, "Wow, you are disciplined." I had to be disciplined because I was trying to lose as much weight as possible. Okay, so on your weight loss journey, it's important for you to stay hydrated, and especially if you have a lot of fats to lose, then stay on the side of the detox water. Detox water makes you feel full. I bet you. Sometimes I drink it, especially when I drink it warm. Sometimes when I drink it, I feel like I have eaten a bowl of food. That's just how detox water makes you feel. So detox water is normal water that you put things like cucumber, lemon peels, mint leaf, and ginger. You just chop them and you put them inside. The quantity now matters, okay? Because even though we are just putting in these components in the water to help boost our metabolism, it's important to know that water is not supposed to have taste. Yeah, you put the things in the water, it will change the taste just a little bit, but that's why we are chopping it instead of grinding it, and we are not boiling it. So the water will extract just minor nutrients from the ingredients, still making it healthy to be as water. But when you boil it, it will extract a lot of the nutrients, and it will no longer be water but a solution. So just chop, depending on the size of your cucumber, chop. I usually chop 1/4 and I put in a 2.5 liter of water, or I chop half on this depending on the size of the cucumber. Chop Depending on the size of the ginger, you chop it as well and you put. Guys, I have a video on my channel. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at vianasbeauty.com. What am I talking about? At Viana's Beauty. You can also check me out on Facebook. So somebody says, bonjour, VIP Belle, bonjour à toi. Kalista, thank you for being here. Carbs are major culprit. Yes, I know carbs, yeah. Carbs, they are a major culprit. That's why it's just best to go on a low carb diet. I also reduce carbs, says consistent plays. Consistent plays, thank you for your contribution. These are the things consistent plays is doing to lose weight. So she started by saying, I am drinking a gallon of detox water daily and intermittent fasting. So just aside this detox water helping to boost your metabolism and also helping to make you feel full. Detox water is really good because it helps, gives you a clear skin. For those who have tried detox water for a while now, you know what I'm talking about. Most of the times, people go in looking for oil, people go in looking for creams, things that can make them glow and stuff like that. But it's not all about your outer skin. It starts from within. Okay, if you can treat yourself from within, then it will be better outward. So just go on a detox water journey. Like it's good. Detox water is good. It takes you some time, few minutes. Do it in the morning and you drink it the rest of the day. I don't advise you doing it overnight, because when you do it overnight, the ingredients will stay too long in the water, and just like I said, it will become a solution and it will not become water. But detox water is very good. It's good for weight loss. It's good for detoxifying your system. It's good for your skin, and it also helps you when you're trying to do intermittent fasting. So just go on the side of detox water. The next thing I'd like to talk about that is hindering you from losing weight is spoiling your hard work. Spoiling your hard work by, like the saying, you cannot eat your cake and have it. You cannot eat your cake and have it. You just have to sacrifice. If weight loss is something that you really want, then you have to stay away from some things. Like I usually say in my weight loss class, I don't oblige anybody to do any form of diet. There are weight loss classes where you go and they'll say they strictly do keto. Like for my own weight loss class, my weight loss class was strictly the ketogenic diet. All the meal plans were the ketogenic diet. You're not even allowed to cheat. You're not allowed to take anything that's outside the meal plan. But what I do is I don't oblige you to settle down for any diet. I just explain the different types of diet, because that's something that I've kind of like looked into. I explain the different types of diet and I give you the liberty to choose, giving you the advantages and the disadvantages of each diet. Of course, there are two sides to every coin. Every diet has its advantages and its disadvantages. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm kind of cold. So when I do that now, you have the liberty to choose your diet and to choose how you go through the diet. If you're choosing something like the ketogenic diet, there are do's and don'ts of the ketogenic diet. Of any diet, of course, if you're a vegan, you know that you barely have to feed on plant-based food, okay? So what I mean by eating your cake and having it, for whatsoever diet you are in, always try to be on the safe side. No matter your diet, there are general things that you are not, even if you are not struggling to lose weight, that is not good for your body. The first, sugar. Too much sugar is one thing that was spoiling my hard work. Sugar was something that was spoiling my hard work. Aside sugar, I love a lot of sweet things. I love a lot of sweet things. So imagine I will fast for 23 hours, and the next thing I'm eating a bar of chocolate. Now this is what happens. You are merely balancing the equation. I don't know if I'm making sense. Sorry, I'm not taking comments now. You are merely balancing the equation. What do I mean you're merely balancing the equation? You have spent the time when you were fasting, your body was burning the stored fat. When you were fasting, you are utilizing your stored fat as a form of energy, of course, while drinking your water. And then you live from there. Now you've burned the fat and you live from there and you eat something like chocolate. If you read the labels, the amount of calories that a bar of chocolate contain just a bar of chocolate is equivalent to a plate of food that you can eat and you are full. Sometimes it's even more than a plate of food. You understand? I have those statistics somewhere. I'm working my website, so these are some of the details I'll be putting on the website. You understand? So when you do the good work you done, you you spoil it by, you know, doing a bad habit, like eating a bar of chocolate or breaking your fast with something like pizza. These are things that are high in sugar and higher in calories. So you're mainly doing a balanced equation because you have already burned the fat, but then you equalize it by eating something that is not healthy. So Shishi Kitchen, thank you for joining the live stream. Shishi says, I'm not good with diet. I just have to walk. If you are not good with diet, you can do intermittent fasting. That's why intermittent fasting is good, because it reduces the amount of calories you are consuming. Weight loss is all about calorie in and calorie out. If you can control the calories that you take in, even if you cannot really control the calories that you take in, just make sure that you are sending out as much calorie as possible. Okay, let me take comments at this point. Minerva on IG says, I also drink a lot of water, and sometimes the water keeps me so full up because I put ginger inside. Exactly. That's almost like the detox water I'm talking about. You understand? That's almost like the detox water I'm talking about. Water is water is really, really amazing, guys. Water is amazing because it it as especially if you're a stay at home, as you're drinking water, even if you're not a stay at home, you keep going to the toilet, it keeps you busy and it sets your mind off food. If you're doing intermittent fasting, health is my passion. I see you in the building. Thank you for joining. Health is my passion. The right effect, yes, water is amazing and much needed. That was from the right effect. Yeah, ginger is a nice touch. Thank you, Millie, for being around. Ginger is an amazing touch. So I'm broken. I'm broken. Is that Bluebell? Bluebell, are you unbroken? Congratulations, consistent, please. Vienna's beauty. I feel like a good student. This is consistent place. Consistent place. I feel like a good student of yours. I don't lose weight fast, but I lose it gradually. I have lost over 5 pounds in a month, which is okay with me. Exactly. Exactly. You know that when I see your pictures, you are an endomorph. You are my body type. This is something I have talked about so much. Once you understand your body type, you will know how to walk your way around weight loss. Some people lose weight very fast. Some people gain weight very fast. Some people they gain weight and they lose the weight very fast. Some people gain weight very fast, but it's difficult for them to lose the weight no matter what. That's the case with me. I gain weight so fast and it's so difficult for me to lose the weight. And that's how most people are. So this body type is called the endomorph. So consistent place, you are an endomorph. That is why it's difficult for you to lose weight. So if you're losing it gradually, that is good. So you have to put in more effort or just keep doing what you are doing. Okay? Even if it's 1 kg you lose in 1 week, it's okay as long as you are not accumulating more weight. Apart from even looking fat and chubby and old, it is not good for your health. Before you know, they'll start telling you to go and visit a dietitian and all that. No, it's not just looking beautiful and confident. Guys, life is beautiful. You need to live as long as possible. I don't know if I'm making sense. I am on no diet. I just reduce my portion sizes. I don't eat before 1 p.m. and I don't eat after 7 p.m. Jane Minerva, I know you are on no diet. Me too, I'm on no diet now because I believe that we have worked our way to the level that we are now. I know you're a very good student. So Rosette Bully says from Facebook, Rosette says, what is the disadvantage of low carb diet? Who can answer this on the comment section? Who can answer this on the comment section? What is the disadvantage of the low carb diet? Okay, before I answer that question, no matter the diet you are on, like I said, we have the don'ts list. even if you are trying to lose weight or not. There are some basic principles in life, like you have to go low on sugar. You have to go low on junk. Any junk that you're having should be as a treat and not as a day-to-day activities. There are some people that don't really cook. They basically live on junk. There are a lot of documentaries. You see these people that are weighing like 600 pounds, 700 pounds. If you check their lifestyle, that's their lifestyle. They basically live on junk. Okay, so living on junk is a no-no. So if you're not on weight loss, they say cut down on junk, cut down on fizzy drink, cut down on sugar. These are just some of the things that medically is advised for us to do. Now, answering your question, what are some of the disadvantages of a low carb diet? Most people, depending on how much you love eating, most people, when they're on a low carb diet, they hardly feel full. So, meaning that on a low carb diet, I don't know how many Africans are on the live stream now, but on a low carb diet means if you used to have one bundle of fufu before, on a low carb diet, you basically go on one quarter, because fufu corn is full of carbs and starch. So if you're on a low carb diet, it means you are cutting down your food either by one quarter or by half, depending on what you are eating, or you go on a low carb like food. Pumpkin is very low in carb. Cucumbers is very low in calories and minor in carbs as well. That's why it's accepted in the ketogenic diet. And the ketogenic diet is the lowest form of of carbs. Yeah, the ketogenic diet is the lowest form of carbs intake. So one of the disadvantage of the low carb diet is that you hardly feel full. If you're a foodie like me, every day matters. You're welcome to the live stream. If you're a foodie like me, you hardly feel full on a low carb diet. But then to solve that problem is that you consume more of fiber. When you consume more of fiber, you generally feel full. You more of fiber and protein. So if you were to eat your fufu and your, should I say rice? Should I say, okay, let me just say rice, because most people are versed with rice, but not fufu. So if you were to consume your rice, you have like, okay, for example, if you want to have, let me put it in mere English. If you want to consume, if you're on a low carb diet and you want to consume rice, it's advised to go for brown rice. Most people don't like the taste of brown rice. They say brown rice because brown rice is low in carbs. But if you were to go like for white rice and you are on a low carb diet, like a handful would do. A handful is even too much of carbs. Like, how can I explain it? The rice should be the one that will be on your palm. So for the weight loss things, you know that we say you reduce your plate, change your size of plate, the plate you're eating in. Because when you're eating on a big plate, it gives you the illusion that you are the food you're putting is not enough. But when you get this like a saucer, when you get the saucer and you put the food and you see that the food is full inside the saucer, you'll be like, oh my god, this food is too much. Will I be able to finish it? So it just works psychologically. Now you have reduced the quantity of food, you have reduced your calories, and as such, you are kind of like going lower on the carbs. I don't know if I'm making sense. Jack Universe says, I also drink a lot of water and sometimes keeps me so full. Okay. Health is my passion. Thank you for joining. VIP, I see you. The right effect. Oh, yeah, sugar is the devil. Yeah, sugar is the devil. All thanks to you. I'll never forget how you motivated me. We thank God. Yeah, sugar is the devil. Every day matters. I see you in the building. Okay, where was I? So when you reduce the quantity of food, you have reduced the quantity of the calories, and as such, you have reduced the carb level. Generally, rice is very high in carbs. So if you're on a low carb diet and you still want to consume your rice, you really go on a very smaller quantity, if I'm making sense. So Rosette says size of your fist. Yes, size of your fist. Yeah, handful, like so. You understand? I'm not saying whenever you want to go and eat, you should go and take food and measure in your hand that, hey, is this food, is it full in my hand? Yeah, but basically you have to measure your feast like this. Just make sure that what you're eating should, it will be enough for you. Don't say no, I'll not be full, I'll die. You will not die. VIP is now gone. I was struggling to type with Instagram. I am broken. Yeah. Belle, were you a VIP on Instagram? The right effect on Instagram says, host, you're giving great advice. Thank you so much, the right effect. That's so nice having you on IG instead of YouTube, you know? Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Reasons why you might not be seeing results despite what you are doing. Guys, when it comes to oil was the highest thing that was slowing me down from seeing results, especially when I was doing the keto diet. Honestly, I can't wait to get to that level where I will be using the most expensive. Sometimes it might not even be expensive. What are the oils you are using in cooking? Sunflower oil, vegetable oil, zero. I watched a documentary, and guys, only the way they explain how sunflower oil is being gotten, even aside from losing weight, even if you don't have any weight to lose, those oils are not generally healthy for you. And I'm serious. If you have anybody that on this live stream that has ever had something like heart problem or high BP, you go to the hospital, what do they tell you? High cholesterol level, what do they tell you? They'll tell you that either you start consuming your coconut oil, your olive oil. Why is that? These oils, they are not good for our bodies. These oils, they are not good for our bodies, and it can be the highest thing that is slowing you down from seeing results. Better say, if you can, just go for your red oil that is organic red oil, because now the things that are importing and selling to us here, I don't understand my head there myself when we say it's red oil. So these oils, they go through a lot of procession, they go through a lot of heating. And even if they don't make you gain weight, the oils themselves, every nutrient that is found in them has been killed. You understand? Every nutrient that is found in them have been killed. High cholesterol stop the olive oil or vegetable oil. You're following me as well. Still didn't realize it's me. I'm broken. Yeah, I know broken is Bell. Oh yeah. So aside from using these oils that are not good. Okay, I know the next question that I might see is, so what are some of the oils that is recommended if you are trying to lose weight? You are not trying to lose weight, you're trying to be on the healthy side. Go on oils like coconut oil, olive oil, almond oil, raspberry oil, avocado oil. These oils you will even know because they're not they're not cheap. You understand? Unlike sunflower oil, that you go to buy sunflower using sunflower oil for 29 cents. You'll be seeing vegetable oil for this, even though some vegetable oils are very expensive. But guys, trust me, you use only if you are trying to, especially if you're trying to lose weight. Red oil for my people in Africa, I know. Yeah, red oil, this groundnut oil, they go through a lot of procession. They go through a lot of um how can I say, refining. They refine them too much, thus leaving you with no this thing. So there was this doctor that asked that this thing that you usually say that vegetable oil. I really want to ask us in the live stream right now. Tanju Demi, you're welcome to live stream. Thank you for joining. I want to ask us on the live stream right now. When they say vegetable oil or sunflower oil, can you actually, we cook with vegetable, right? Can you actually squeeze vegetable and see oil out of it? What does that tell you? Just imagine. So where does vegetable oil comes from? At least for coconut, We can locally, you can make coconut in your kitchen. You can make coconut oil in your kitchen, right? Even avocado oil, when you boil avocado and you see oil coming out of avocado. But vegetable oils, why do they name it vegetable oil? Have you ever seen oil coming out from sunflower? At least I grew up in Africa, we have sunflower there, and no matter what, I've never seen oil coming out from sunflower. At least raspberry, oil comes out from raspberry. Oil comes out from almond seed. You understand? Yeah, welcome, Barry. If you know some disadvantages of the low fat diet, you can as well drop it on the comment section. So, Rosette was asking, what are some of the disadvantages of the low carb diet? She was asking if she would have asked what are the disadvantages of the ketogenic diet. We would have slept on this live stream today because there are so many disadvantages of the ketogenic diet. I cannot even start. Thank you, Miniva. You understand? So, Bergen says, I don't see oil from vegetables. Okay, I don't see oils from vegetables. Mama D Canada, you're welcome to the live stream. People always, so people, one time we talked about this on the live stream, and somebody was like, so where does the oil come from? And if I remember on that documentary, the doctor said it's just a name that is given. We don't even know what we are eating. We don't know what we are eating, and it's so rampant. Then the worst type of oil is the oil from the deep fryer. The deep fryer. Oh my God. It's the oil from the deep fryer. Those of us who eat EBDs who go to these eateries, and that is just the worst, because aside from them using the vegetable oil, which is already bad enough, it becomes badder. If there's any English like badder, when they have to reuse the oil over and over and over and over and over again, over and over again. Now is why recently technology has brought out the air fryer, which is better, because no matter the amount of oil, no matter the oil you are using, being on a low oil level is better because you're reducing your cholesterol. Am I making sense? You're reducing your cholesterol. So with the air fryer, you just use air to fry. You don't need any air to you don't need any oil to fry. You just use the air to fry whatever thing you're frying, and you're good to go. That way you're staying healthier and you're staying fitter and you're staying fit. Okay, who knows what they're putting in the oils? Nobody knows. But from that documentary, I don't even know some of the things that were saying that they used to produce these oils. Honestly, you guys, you need to do research on these things for the sake of our children, for our sakes, for the sake of our health. I know that everybody will die someday, but let's try to be on the healthy side for as long as possible. Aside from that, too much consumption of these things make us wrinkle fast. If you doubt what I'm saying, just do you know any friend who is a vegan? Okay, yeah. What am I trying to talk about? ALS Organic Cosmetics. She's a vegetarian. She's a vegan, so she can tell you. If you know people that are vegans, one of the things, they use good oils to cook their food. Okay, and that is one thing that makes them look young. You All vegans, whether old, all vegans that I've seen, they have like their skin is always very nice. Marati Sai, I see you. Thanks for joining the live stream. It makes you look younger. Okay, so Ambergonia says corn oil. That's right. That's right. If you're just joining in, please do share me out, even though we just have a few minutes to go. So Ambergon says when they're extracting the oil from the mines, I wonder what they're mixing it with. Exactly. Because one time where I'm coming from, we have something called granite oil. Of course, granite oil too is good, but if it's natural, like if it's really, really gotten from the granite oil. But then when they were selling the granite oil, especially the cheap ones, they were mixing it with, I don't know if it was engine or something. I can't really tell now. Paulette Same, you're welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the LS. Yeah, so the oils we use in cooking can really mess up our diet or whatsoever thing we are doing to lose weight. So if you are doing your intermittent fasting, you are doing your on your diet, you are doing everything right to lose weight, just make sure that you are cooking with these healthy oils that we earlier on mentioned, which is red oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, raspberry oil, almond oil, and which other one didn't I mention? But for whatsoever reason, try to stay away from sunflower oil. Mm, yeah, corn oil. There's corn oil. These oils are generally expensive, but I bet you they're so healthy. My case is broken. The typing using this phone is hard. Oh, VIP Bell 27. Thank you for reappearing. I was missing you already. Okay, let me take comments now. We'll be ending the live stream soon. Mama D Canada, you're welcome. Mama D Canada, thank you for coming. Okay, so Consistent Place says it is fabricated vegetable oil, and the iron is that the sell it very cheap. Yeah, so vegetable oil is actually not gotten from vegetable. It is just fabricated and then it is given it that name, that vegetable oil. So once again, let's stay on the healthy side, okay? And another thing, we've talked of being very hydrated. We've talked of not over expecting results. Yeah, just know your body type. Know the things that work for you. So if something is not working for you, it is high time you change that thing. If doing intermittent fasting is not working for you, make sure that you switch to another level. Even doing intermittent fasting is in different windows. There are different windows of intermittent fasting. Like you can be fasting just for maybe 12 hours. You can be fasting for 14 hours. You can be fasting for 16 hours. So if it's not working for you, either you increase your fasting window or maybe you go on eating your 6 meals a day, but just make sure that it is portion control sizes, because the more you eat, the more calories you're taking in, and the more calories you're taking in, your body will only utilize what it needs as a form of energy. So where does the rest go? Don't tell me that you go and poo. Don't tell me that you go and stool it. Don't tell me that you go and shit it. What you poo is waste. The rest is being stored in your body. Now, depending on your body type, people store fat in different areas. Some people, when they start getting fat, you see their face becomes chubby, like that. Some people, their arms, they start developing fallen arms. Some people, their thighs. So some people is all around their body from their head to their toe. As for me, when it gets to the peak, whenever my radius gets to the peak, I just become like a football. You've seen some of my before pictures, yeah, like from my head to my toe, my face is chubby, my neck is filled up. By nature, I'm someone who has how do they call these places? Blue Bear, where are you? Where's my English teacher? Blue Bear, where are you? By nature, I have these things here. So when they become very filled up, it means that I have gained so much weight. You understand? So depending on your body type, you can store fat in some particular area. Some people is at their midsection and they tend to have like love handles. You get some people that are not necessarily fat, but when you look at them, that's why you can see some slim people and they have big stomach that is falling. What of all when they wear trouser, there'll be a demarcation between the upper body and the lower body. I'm not laughing at anybody, I'm not body shaming anybody here. Okay, so that's just it. Let me get to some comments. There was an interesting comment here by ALS Organic Cosmetics. Okay, she says It has trans fatty that deposits cholesterol in the arteries. Okay, we're getting into the medical terms, we're getting into the biological terms. Yeah, your girl is just all about losing weight the simplest way possible. I'm not here to I'm not learning all these biological, scientific terms. But thank you, as Organic Cosmetics. So she says it has trans fatty that deposits cholesterol in the arteries. The rest is going in the tummy or blocking arteries. Okay. Yeah. So these answers are coming from the questions I asked that when you eat too much, your body utilizes the fats or the calories you've consumed as a form of energy, just what it needs, depending on what you do. That's where the role of exercise come in. That's where the role of exercise come in. You see me trying to keep active for last week. I think last week I worked out 5 times. No, did I? I worked out 4 times in a week. Last week I worked out 4 times a week. So when I'm trying to keep active, what am I doing? I've said it a number of times. I'm actually not on any diet. I'm trying to like eat clean as much as possible, but I'm not on any diet. I'm not necessarily doing intermittent fasting. So for the times that I'm eating and I'm a foodie, I eat a lot. What can I do to try to burn the excess food that I've eaten? Is just by working out, because already I'm a stay-at-home person, so I don't go out much. I don't do much to burn that excess fat. And if I don't work out, I'll just accumulate it, and before you know it, I'll get back to 120 kg. That's the reason why I'm trying to stay active as much as possible. Aside from that, working out too is good for your heart, is good for your body, and is good for your mental health. So if you know that you eat often or you eat too much, instead of storing that fat, why don't you burn it as a form of exercise? There are fun exercises to do. You can dance. I dance a lot. If you cannot do cardio, you cannot go out to run. You can walk indoor. I walk out from my kitchen. So in all of the excuses, people are like, no, gyms are not open. I can only walk in the gym. It's only when gyms are open that I have the motivation to walk. No, if you can, just walk out wherever you are, whenever you are. We end the live stream here. Thank you so much for joining in. My IG fam, thank you so much for everyone who has been here. Bluebell says you get double chin. That's what I was thinking of. That's when your neck is storing all the fat. Yeah, some people they get double chin. Me, yeah, I think at the point I got double chin. This my place like this was so big. I think I got double chin at the point. Bluebell, see with you. Thank you, Bluebell. As development consultancies. Diana, read me. Didn't I just read you earlier on and I was elaborating on you? Where are you? Um as personal development. I read you now. Is there another you I didn't read? I read this and I was elaborating on it. Vegetable blocks arteries and should not be used in the body. I suppose you were talking of the vegetable oil which we talked about, right? Or is it the vegetables that we eat? Okay, it was a nice, very short session. Oh yeah, see my baby is having fun. Okay, I think I've read you. Make sure to read me well. Read me. You can go to the gyms. Some outdoor gyms are open. Okay, Blue Bill. For us here where I am, outdoor gyms have not been open for a very, very long time. But I'm advising people not to use that as an excuse. You can work out where you are, how you are. Like I'm not even shy about it. Some people are saying, why are you working out in the kitchen? It's not professional. Like for as as long as I can remember, I've been using my baby as an excuse not to work out. Like, I have the baby since she's as a matter of fact, the whole of this week I didn't work out because of her. But that's just I know deep within me that is just an excuse. If I really want to work out, I will just work out and let habit there. It can just stop giving excuses for working out. It's not easy waking up in that cold and coming out of your blanket to do set up to work out. Some people don't understand the sacrifices I make as a person to come out to say I'm working out, especially to motivate other people. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of discomfort, because I bet you it's not comforting at all. You get up, you leave your blanket, and you get up early in the morning. The time it takes for me to do that setup, because I'm in a family home. It's not like that kitchen like that is just set there for my workout. No. And when I have to like arrange it and give it that setup, put the lights. When I finish, I have to take back the lights up here. This is my studio, and I have to moving these things up and down is not easy. But I have to do it because another one or two people are motivated by it, and I know that it is good for my health. And no matter what, I just have to keep going. Birkin says, Vienna, there was a joke there. I don't think you got it. I didn't mean read my comments. I was saying read me well as a person. Okay, Bluebell, I'm sorry I didn't get back. Rose Uzioma, you're welcome to the live stream. Thank you, Rose. I wanted to walk home, but the rain distressed me. Yeah, at least those are some of the excuses that we can understand. Walking is very good. Walking is good. When we talk of workout, we don't mean practically like jumping every day. Just having walks is a great form of workout. If you're trying to walk, just make sure that you're putting in like power walks. You're trying to walk faster than you usually walk. I keep saying bye. Guys, so something happened yesterday. Thank you, Alice Organic Cosmetic, for being here. Something happened yesterday. I did my live on IG and I didn't post it. Yeah, just walk with speed. My exercise is running up and down the stairs when I go to class. That's a good exercise. Sometimes I just find reason to walk up and down the stairs in the house. Okay, Facebook, bye. So, people, thank you so much for following up the topic of today. I hope you did learn something. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Bluebell says bye. Belle, I miss you, my very Belle. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you are strong and you are healthy. God bless. Keep staying strong. Okay, keep staying strong. No matter what, we will conquer together. Have a blessed day.